Hi, and welcome to Encouraging Tuesday. My name is Barry Creighton, and I'm the lay leader at Francis Asbury United Methodist Church. So I welcome you into our home, and I welcome you to a Creighton tradition. You see in front of me a plate of strawberries. May is birthday month in the Creighton family. I just celebrated mine, we won't say how many years, but my father's birthday and my grandfather's birthday were also in May. And the strawberries have an interesting link in the Creighton tradition. You see, my father was born 106 years ago near a strawberry field. I think many of you know that Judy and I are island people, and my grandmother every spring as a young woman would join the other women in the island community and go to the mainland, and for a couple of weeks while they were fresh and ripe they would pick strawberries. She was pregnant in 1914 and expecting a baby in the end of the summer, but he came early when she was away from her husband, away from her island in the strawberry field. And from then on, the tradition of strawberries became a birthday celebration. You know, traditions are extremely important to all of us. We have traditions in our families, with our friends, in our church. We celebrate the sacraments of baptism and communion and Holy Marriage. We have traditions with our families as we join together perhaps at Christmas or at Easter, or maybe, if we're lucky, a vacation in the summertime. It seems that in these times we're facing right now, some of those traditions could be altered. But let's look at another side of that coin, because we know that God has a plan. You know, in our family, we would get together, all 15 of us, only a couple of times a year. But now we're able to do it every Sunday night via the technology wonders of Zoom. Yes, every Sunday night, all of us get together and share stories, share important things in our lives from that particular week, and talk about things coming up. It's a blessing. Some of you have been able to get outside, walk your pets, meet neighbors that you didn't know before. And that is a blessing. And we're building new traditions. So I would like you to think as we go through this next week how you're using this opportunity that God has given us to do great things. You know, Paul said in his letter to the Romans, we know that all things work together for good for those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. You're called to his purpose. Find the good in everything that you can, because it's there, because God intended it to be. So, establish your own traditions. I've added to this tradition, and it's one of my own, because in 1914, they didn't have Ready Whip. Have a good week.